Okay, so what we're going to do for the warm-up is we're going to need to graph this. Now, that being said, this is in standard form. So if I go to my reference sheet just for a brief moment, standard form of linear equations is going to be this one right here, which is where there's an a, x, a b, and a c. So basically it's x, y, and then the variable c, or just a number. We need to change it to slope-intercept form where it's y equals mx plus b. So in order to do that, there are going to be two steps. The first one is you have to move the x. So in order to move the x, you have to do the inverse. So I have x minus 3y is equal to 6. Inverse of, and then there's an invisible 1 right here. So the inverse of a positive 1 is a negative 1x. And you're going to do it to both sides of the equal sign. You're going to bring down what you don't use, and that's negative 1x, positive 6. You always put the x first because, again, your goal is y equals mx plus b. So from here, the second step is going to be to divide by the number in front of y. Now, the reason we do that is because a number in front of a variable means you're multiplying. Inverse of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. I didn't touch my y, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it down. Then I'm going to go ahead and divide when you go to your calculator, or if you're great at mental math, a negative divided by negative is a positive. That just leaves you 1 over 3. Bring down the x. So then the next thing you're going to do is 6 divided by negative 3, which is going to give you a negative 2. Now from there, this is your y-intercept. So that's going to be the point you plot. So then you go to here. Again, this is going to be your 0. So then you go down to negative 2 and you plot a point, which is right here. So this is negative 2. This is going to tell you your slope, which is rise over run, change of y over change of x. I like to use the letters because it's a little bit easier to explain. So y, your range goes up and down. So for example, this is going to be my y. My y's, they're going to go up and down. Okay, so that's why we're going to go up because it's a positive. We are going to go up 1 from where we're at. So I'm going to go up 1. So that's my plus 1, and that is my change of y. Well, my x is now right here, and that goes left and right. So that's why if we're positive, we are going to go to the right because that's where the positive numbers go. So I'm going to continue 1, 2, 3, and that is your next point. And from there, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and just connect the dot, or connect the dots, I should say, and make sure you put arrows at each end. And that's what you're going to do for every single problem. You're going to go from standard to slope-intercept, plot your y-intercept, and then use your slope to be able to get you to the next point.